How do you think Jalsa Salana went, Khan Sahib?
Well, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I think we've just heard Hazur's khutbah, and really the whole world has heard what Hazur had to say about Jalsa Salana. And of course, Hazur very kindly, very graciously covered us in the sense the weather was indeed atrocious leading up to Jalsa, and of course during the 3 days we were blessed with rain throughout the 3 days, on and off, and so that creates its own challenges. So by the grace of Allah, I think Hazur has very graciously covered us for all the mistakes that we have made and our weaknesses, and inshallah when we prepare for our red book, we will look at all those issues that we think we failed in, and try and improve for next year.
Inshallah. Nasiruddin Sahib, you were also instrumental in the organisation of Jalsa. Any learning you want to take for next year?
I think yes, the learning is that we probably need some more manpower to be. There were some issues that we had to sort out, but by the grace of Allah, as Nasr said, Allah Ta'ala helped us and covered up our errors, and Hazur has been very kind to us in the address today, and the guests also were very cooperative. We had very good cooperation from guests, and as Hazur just mentioned, we had a large contingent of help from the Canadian Khuddam, and they're with us today, and we have learned some things that we will implement next year.
Jazakallah. Musafir Sahib, any highlights you would like to highlight to the viewers?
Yes, Assalamualaikum. As Hazur has mentioned, because of the weather, we were very concerned about the traffic and car park, and Khidmat al-Khalq, and especially the Khuddam. I know Khan Sahib knows, for the last 4 days from Wednesday onwards till to Sunday, till we left the last car from Hadika to Mehdi, they worked tirelessly throughout 24/7. So we're just repairing the tracks coming into the Hadika to Mehdi. So Alhamdulillah, with the praise of Asab and the blessings of Allah Ta'ala, we managed to maintain a good standard of car park and the traffic as well. So, and there were some learning curves for us. So inshallah next year we'll be more prepared.
Inshallah. And finally, Khan Sahib, if I can come back to you, any message for the guests or viewers of all our social media?
First of all, I would like to thank them for attending Jalsa Salana. Without guests, the Promised Messiah's guests, there is no Jalsa. So first of all, thank you for all those who travelled, and some from thousands of miles away. We're very grateful that they came. We had many guests from Indonesia, etc. And we would particularly also would like to apologise for any errors on our part, any shortcomings that we had, and I'm sure there were many. And again, they were very gracious. I'm sure they felt in some cases that there were difficulties with transport. I'm sure there were difficulties in every department they must have been, but we haven't heard a single guest complaining to us. So that is quite an amazing 3 days of Jalsa that we've had. So we're very, very blessed that not only the Ahmadis but also the non-Ahmadis that attended had a good experience. And despite as I said, the atrocious weather, the conditions were very difficult, but alhamdulillah, Jalsa went smoothly by all counts that Hazur delivered today.
Jazakallah Mubarak again, gentlemen, and thank you for your time.
गैब से फज़ल के सामान हुए जाते